Hi everyone, Ted from LTM Simply. Today I'm going to talk about what's happening and everyone is talking about the SVB financial group. The reason why I created this video is to explain to so many people that are reaching out to me regarding the situation, and I'm going to give my point of view. If you can see right here, the bank, I was looking at it today and I came across the performance. A year ago, if you see right here, March 2022, one share of the SVB Financial Group, one share was at $586. That was in March 25, 2022. So 586, and currently the bank is shut down and the government took over at 106. So we're talking over $400, to be exact, like what, $480 per share loss. So far, if you went in with $580, or on the 25th was 586, if you went in and you bought one share of 586, your loss is, what is it, 80-90% loss. Now, when I talk about diversification, I always talk about have a plan, diversified. I'm going to explain to you guys the two options of diversifications. You can diversify by investing in a specific asset. In this case, the banks falls under the financial, and I'm going to show you to you guys right here. This is, for example, I'm not telling you guys to buy the Vanguard Financial ETF, but I'm using that as an example. If you are invested in VFH, there are holdings here, as you can see. And right here, there are 378 companies. So instead of buying one company, as we mentioned in the previous that I talked about, instead of buying just one company of one share of $580, you go in and you buy 378 companies. So inside these 378 companies, let's see where the bank that lost over 80+%, let's see where it's located. So if you go further down here, the top holdings, as you can see here, are right here. You have JP Morgan, $8.43. So if you went in with $580, you're buying 8% on that, which 8% of 100 will be $8, and 500 will be somewhere around $40 and some change. You're buying in JP Morgan. What percentage you buying in the bank that lost the SVB? Let's find out. These are the top holdings. So you got JP Morgan, Berkshire Hathaway, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. And right here, when I was researching, is in page number 6. So if you would have bought as an asset, financial part of your asset allocation, it will be at SIVB, which is right here, SVB Financial Group, a 0.37. So it's not even a 1%. So if I would have invested $580 on this financial asset, 0.37%, it will be 1%. Again, is $5.80. Half of that, 0.50%, will be $2.40. So 0.37, you'll be somewhere around approximately, let's say, $1.90. So if you had only one share, instead of taking a big loss, you would have just lost only $1.90 versus losing over $400-500. That's why it's so important when you invest in single companies to have an understanding that you are playing with fire. Here is another example. Vanguard, S&P 500. These are, again, as we know it, the 500 largest companies. Where is this SVB bank sitting at? And if you look at the bank, it's sitting at 0.005. So let's say you have $100,000. You are invested inside that bank $500. So when you get a loss of 80%, you're not losing out of that $100,000. You're not losing 90,000 or 80,000. You're losing only 80% on that $500. That's the importance of diversifying and having your funds spread out. So instead of just buying one company, you buy a group of companies within that type of asset class. So I hope I made it clear. I'm not getting into what's going on with the bank, what's going to happen with the treasury, what's going to happen with any of that, because that's kind of like trying to give my opinion, and there is so much opinion out there. I'm not going there. All I wanted to clarify is why I truly believe in diversification and having your eggs spread out in different type of assets. You can do better in the long run. So going back to, why would I want to put all my assets in one company knowing that tomorrow is not promised and no one knows what tomorrow is going to bring? This way, by having diversification, by having it spread out in different type of asset classes, in this case, it was in the financial asset, I have it spread out in so many different ones, which we know there are over 11 different type of assets. You got tech, you got communication, you have uh, staples, semiconductors, and there are several other ones. So in that case, you are spreading out and you are ignoring the risk. Hopefully I can give you guys a little bit more peace, as if your funds are invested in large index mutual funds or ETFs, you are getting a very small chance of losing your funds. Till next time.